From the smoky bars of New Jersey to the grand stages of the world, Bruce Springsteen's journey is one of triumph, personal struggle, and an unwavering connection to the American experience. Born on September 23, 1949, in Long Branch, New Jersey, Bruce's story is rooted in the working-class communities of the Garden State, where his music would grow into anthems for millions of Americans. At the core of Bruce's identity is a deep love for his home, New Jersey. His upbringing in Freehold, a small town shaped by blue-collar life, influenced nearly every word he penned. Springsteen's stories were never about the rich or famous, but about the everyday struggles and dreams of ordinary people trying to make their way through the vast American landscape. His breakthrough album, Greetings from Asbury Park, New Jersey, 1973, introduced a raw, poetic style that spoke directly to those who had been overlooked by the mainstream. Tracks like Blinded by the Light and Spirit in the Night captured a youthful exuberance and sense of yearning that would soon resonate across generations. But it was Born to Run, 1975, that propelled Bruce into the stratosphere of rock and roll immortality. The album's title track became an anthem of youthful rebellion and dreams of escape. Songs like Thunder Roads painted vivid images of small-town lives, where the pursuit of freedom was the only escape from a world filled with limitations. The album's cinematic feel and its soul-stirring narrative connected with listeners worldwide, turning Springsteen into not just a singer, but the voice of a generation. Still, fame would not come without its challenges. The pressure to follow up such a monumental success weighed heavily on Springsteen. His next album, Darkness on the Edge of Town, 1978, was a reflection of those internal struggles. It was a darker, more introspective album that highlighted the frustrations and compromises of life. Yet, it also cemented Springsteen's place as a true artist unafraid to evolve and confront his personal demons. Songs like Badlands and The Promised Lands spoke to the resilience required to survive the harsh realities of life. This was no longer the carefree dreamer from Born to Run. This was Bruce Springsteen, the philosopher, the storyteller, the man reckoning with his own existence. Then came The River, 1980, an album that captured the complexity of life itself. With its upbeat rockers like Hungry Heart paired with haunting ballads like the title track The River, Springsteen explored the tensions between hope and despair, love and loss. The album's emotional depth resonated with millions, earning Springsteen his first Grammy Award. The River also marked the beginning of Springsteen's rise as an artist who could successfully blend commercial success with profound storytelling. In 1984, Springsteen released Born in the USA, an album that would change the trajectory of his career. The title track, with its pounding drums and anthem-like chorus, was widely misunderstood as a patriotic rallying cry, but in truth, it was a sharp critique of the way the U.S. treated its Vietnam War veterans and working-class citizens. The album's success was unprecedented, but it also marked a turning point for Springsteen as he entered the realm of global superstardom. Songs like Dancing in the Dark and Glory Days became staples of pop culture, but beneath their infectious rhythms lay a deeper sadness, a reflection on the passage of time and the cost of chasing the American dream. Yet fame wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Springsteen had always been fiercely private about his personal life, but as his fame grew, so did the public's curiosity. His marriage to actress Julianne Phillips in the early 80s, followed by their divorce in 1989, was heavily scrutinized by the media. The end of their relationship became a tabloid spectacle, with many speculating that it was the pressure of fame that led to their split. But Springsteen's personal life never overshadowed his artistry. If anything, it fueled his ability to channel raw emotion into his music. In the 1990s, Springsteen took a step back from the limelight, returning with the haunting and introspective The Ghost of Tom Joad, 1995. Inspired by John Steinbeck's The Grapes of Wrath, the album was a powerful meditation on poverty, homelessness, and the forgotten underclass. The stark simplicity of the album, with its stripped-down acoustic sound, marked a departure from his earlier, grandiose rock anthems. But it was a perfect fit for the era, a time when the world was growing increasingly disconnected from the struggles of those who had once been the backbone of the nation. Then, after the 9/11 attacks, Springsteen gave The World the Rising, 2002, a cathartic response to national trauma. The album's tracks, like My City of Ruins and The Rising, embodied the collective grief of a nation while offering hope and renewal. The emotional resonance of The Rising made it clear that Springsteen was not just a musician but a historian, capturing the soul of the nation as it navigated one of its most difficult periods. But even this emotional tribute was not without controversy. Some critics questioned whether Springsteen was capitalizing on the tragedy for commercial success. Springsteen defended the album, emphasizing that it was his way of connecting with the public's grief and providing a space for shared healing. Beyond his music, Springsteen's activism has long been a defining feature of his career. He's used his platform to speak out on issues ranging from racial inequality to the rights of workers. His political involvement has sparked debate, especially when his songs are interpreted as critiques of American society. The 1984 song Born in the USA, for instance, was often misinterpreted as a patriotic anthem, when in fact, it was an exploration of the disillusionment many felt towards their country's treatment of returning Vietnam veterans. Springsteen's honesty, especially when it comes to his mental health struggles, is another facet of his public persona that has captivated audiences. In his 2016 memoir Born to Run, Springsteen revealed his lifelong battle with depression, a confession that shocked many fans. His willingness to open up about such personal struggles not only humanized him, but also broke the stigma surrounding mental health issues. His vulnerability made him even more relatable to his audience, who had long seen him as a voice for the marginalized. Of course, no story of Bruce Springsteen would be complete without mentioning his legendary live performances. Springsteen's concerts are often more than just a music show. They are an emotional journey. His performances can stretch well over 3 hours, with the energy and passion of a man who has never lost sight of why he does this: to connect with his audience. The bond between Springsteen and his fans is palpable during every concert. It's as if they are all part of one big family, coming together for an experience that transcends mere entertainment. Springsteen's controversies and personal life aside, his music remains the bedrock of his legacy. He has consistently told the stories of America's working class, of the struggles and dreams that define the heart of the nation. He is an artist who understands the power of song to not only entertain but to provoke thought, to spark social change, and to heal. Bruce Springsteen may have been labeled the boss, but in truth, he's a reflection of all of us, the dreamers, the fighters, the hopeful, and the broken. To encourage us with our efforts, we request you to subscribe our channel.